like that. So David's mother is again in the dark rooms. She is leading a lonely life again, being rejected by everyone. Her own son is sent to the wilderness. Her son, I mean the last son is beloved. Her beloved son David is sent to the wilderness, and his own sons, 7 of them, are standing against her as if she is their biggest enemy. Father's support is also there for the 7 sons. And it was that was the situation happened there. So at a time like that, the Spirit of the Lord started intervening in the life of David. His life was totally changed. The history of David's life was changed when Samuel the prophet comes to talk to Jesse, asking him, the Lord told me very clearly that it is from among your sons the Lord is going to anoint a new person on the place of Saul, who is the king. God is going to select one person from your family. Jesse was so happy. Jesse took him to his house, and in his house, Samuel comes with the anointing oil, and he is sitting there. His sons, Abinadab, one by one they are coming. They are coming and standing in front of Samuel. Samuel said, no, this is not the one. Second one, no, this is not the one. God is not leading me to anoint them. And 6th one came, and Jesse thought maybe the last 7th one. And the 7th one also came, and Samuel said, no, none of these. Do you have any other sons anywhere? And then Samuel said, one son who is born for my wife is there. He is in the wilderness taking care of the sheep and all, and there is nothing much to expect from him. Samuel said, bring him. Until you bring him to this house, I will not sit here. I will stand here only for long hours. Probably it took some few hours for him to wait there for David. And finally David was brought home. David went to his house, took bath, and then he is coming and standing in front of Samuel. Looking at him only, Samuel said, yes, this is the one God is looking for. This is the one I was waiting for. I have nothing much to think about now. God's Spirit is leading me so powerfully to anoint this young man. And everyone was in a shock. Because this is the time they are going to find out the king who is going to lead the kingdom of Israel in the years to come. And that precious ceremony is going to happen in Jesse's house. Jesse had 7 sons, favorite sons, and all the 7 sons were rejected by God. And finally the one which is not, he thinks is not his son, and he is being brought. And the shock is not that all the 7 sons were rejected. The shock is that the one which they have rejected have been accepted by the Lord. That was the actual shock for them. And Samuel said, this is the man I was looking for. And he is about to anoint David. And at that time, exactly at that time, a sound came from a room inside. The sound of the cry of a lady. Everyone's eyes turned to that place from where this cry, the sound of weeping comes from. All eyes turned to that place, and it was Nishbath, David's mother, standing there and weeping and thanking the Lord. Lord, I have no words to thank you. This is the Lord's doing, and it is truly marvelous in our eyes. And she was crying out bitterly. She was weeping there. And then, that was the waiting of a mother for 28 years.